Hi guys, I hope all of you are doing well. So the refusal rate of the open work permit applications have gone up quite significantly in the past few months, and I just see there is an increasing trend. And after analyzing a good number of refused applications, I could confirm a couple of trends that I see which are like almost common in all these applications. So if you are planning to apply for an open work permit based on a sponsor in Canada, probably this is a video that you will find useful. I'm Niladri Mukherjee. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I practice in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. The first reason of the refusal is the lack of proof with respect to the marriage. An example could be, say, the husband is an international student here in Canada or an open work permit holder in Canada, and the husband is applying for the open work permit of the spouse who is in any country, for example. Now, you guys know that the marriage is genuine between both of you, right? Immigration or the IRCC does not know. Hence, just like a family class application, the onus, the burden of proof really lies on both of you to prove that it's a genuine marriage. It's not a marriage of convenience for the person who is not there in Canada for him or her to get a potential status under the Act. 99% of the times I see that only the marriage certificate is being uploaded, and that too not a properly scanned copy, just maybe a scanned copy from the cam scanner and all those third-party applications. Those are really not appreciated and not accepted by IRCC. So it's a serious application, just like the spousal sponsorship or the family class application. The burden of proof lies on both of you to prove that it's a genuine marriage, that you guys are in contact with one another, that you guys are chatting, talking, having video calls, there is some interdependency, there are some money transfers. Maybe you own a joint property back home, maybe you have already leased a property here in Canada with your spouse's name. The list goes on and on. You have to attach and prove all those aspects. Without that, either you will get a procedural fairness letter or the application will be refused, or could be both, right? Second, I see again, which is probably linked to my previous point, is the lack of documentation. Okay, so not providing, so let me put it this way. Providing all the documents sometimes does not make the application comprehensive. How you are putting together all these documents, how you're joining the dots are equally important. So sometimes I see people think that, well, I have all these documents, I just dump it. It's really not the responsibility of immigration to like make meaning out of it. So unless and until you are providing everything properly, scanned through a professional scanner, not through the cam scanner, like proper in a professional scanner, preferably color scanned copies, comprehensive documentation with a list of documents separately annexed, just to say that what all documents have been going into that application, help. Without those, it's very difficult to get those kind of applications approved, at least as we are talking in April 2024. The third is the lack of explanation. Okay, so lack of explanation is that you are not providing a separate submission letter. You're not providing a letter of explanation to let IRCC know what is it all about. So filling only the government forms, the respective fields, may not be sufficient. It's definitely advisable, if you're working with a representative, make sure that he or she writes a submission letter for you and make sure you go through it before the submission is being made. The same thing is true for Canadian immigration lawyers. If you're working that application by yourself, please make sure to include a separate letter of explanation explicitly explaining everything, joining the dots, right? These are very, very vital aspects without which it's very difficult to get those spousal sponsorship, this kind of open work permit applications approved these days. So we as an organization, we actually predominantly deal with refusal applications. So I have seen a lot of refusals, and majority of them have been successfully countered. If you need our professional assistance, more than welcome to hop into the website nuvonation.ca, book a relevant session, and I'll be more than happy to have a case specific discussion with you. Hope this helps. Bye now.